Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome to Valhalla, which is an awesome event run by Wargamer Girl. This event is crazy. There's literally tons of people playing. It is amazing. And just to have another amazing person on this channel, we have Han, otherwise known as Rockstar Sanguinius, with his Weeb Angels.
Yep.
And you are fighting my Custodians today.
Again.
So. Yeah, it is.
I shall have my revenge.
You shall have your revenge. So it's 2,000 points, but this is a fun game. You brought almost nothing but Dreadnoughts. So to match it, I brought almost nothing but Dreadnoughts. So 2,000 points of Dread v Dread. We're using open war for the sheer comedy of it. Let's take a look at these armies and then get to the open war things. Okay, open war for this game. What do we got?
Well, we got the deployment of...
Ooh, table quarters. Okay.
Our objective is supply cache. The player takes in turn placing 6 objective markers.
Okay, so it's just grabbing objectives at the end of the 5th battle round wins. Player that controls the supply crates at the end of the 5th battle round wins. So this game ends at turn 5.
Yeah, no matter what.
Okay, and the last one, the twist.
Meeting battle. It's a 3 continue.
Okay, that one's way too complicated. Let's go with the next one.
Eager for the fight. Add 2 inches to the move characteristics of all models and add 1 to the advance and charge rolls.
I like it. All right, open war. Okay, so for the Death Corps of Krieg, I have 2 Vanguard detachments. So I think I have 3 command points. No, 2 plus 3, so 5. 5 command points. This is going to be led by Shield Captain Raven. He has his Aquillas for his relic. He has a jet bike. He has the Hurricane Bolters. He has Victor of the Blood Game, and he has a Misericordia.
That's so Raven of him.
That is so Raven. He can see your future. Somebody's going to get that joke. Over here we have the 3 Gladius Dreadknots. They are just 3 Gladius Dreadknots. They have the shield and sword. Then, in the next one, we have a shield captain. He has the Eagle Eye, and that's pretty much it. He's just on a Dawn Eagle jet bike. Then we have the Aquilan Terminators, which have the Cigarite Power Fist and the Crazy Bolt Gun. We have 2 units of them. Then we have a Vexillus Praetor with the Magnifica, and then 2 Telemann Heavy Dreadnoughts. They have the Arcanus cannons each, so all 4 weapons are the Arcanus cannons, and 2 spectacular bolt launchers on the top of them. And that is 1999. quick correction, all of these guys have Meza Accordia each, or the Mega Accordion. He has the Meza Accordia as well. So I realized that I said Deathcore of Krieg. Clearly they're Custodians. Yes, oopsie daisy, my bad. Let's take a look at the Weeb Angels.
Right.
So 2,000 points of Weeb Angels, what do you got?
1994 points. This is my Warlord, the Librarian Dreadnought with Meltagun, Shield of Sanguinius, Wings of Sanguinius. The Warlord trait is the 6-up Funeral Pain, rerolling 1s, as well as the 5-up I get command point back thing.
Okay.
And then I have 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts. This one has the Frag Launcher, but everybody else has Storm Bolters, Plasma, 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 Heavy Flamer, Heavy Flamer, Heavy Flamer, Rocket, Rocket, Rocket. And then Repulsor Executioner here.
I am the greatest Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion that ever lived, and I am the greatest professional wrestler that ever lived.
Highlighted by Brother Randy, he's a loud.
I love that you have a soundboard in it.
And this is my second Vanguard detachment of a Librarian Dreadnought with Heavy Flamer. And then 3 of the Emotional Support Dreadnoughts over here, all armed as you see them.
So all with flamers, 2 stubbers,
Yep.
and rockets.
Yep. And the Heavy Bolter.
Yep.
Yep. So Walker, Texas, and Ranger.
Okay.
And my Fire Raptor gunship.
All right, and it's a Fire Raptor gunship. It has the quad heavy bolters and the double.
Avenger Gatling gun.
There we go.
And the missiles.
Yep. And that is how many points?
1995.
All right. Let's get to deployment. So going over the table and deployment, we have objective 5 here. We have objective 1 here. We have objective 6 here. These don't actually matter for the number. Objective 2 there. 4 over there. And then
3 over here.
3 somewhere over here. So, important thing for this mission, all of these things, the Dreadnoughts can walk over, but the big walls right here and the terrain, they have to walk around. And with that, we have the 3 Redemptors and the 2 Librarians. We also have the Executioner over here. We have an Emotional Support Dreadnought here, here, and here. We have the 2 Telemans back here, the banner right here to protect them. We have 1 unit of Terminators over here to try to take this out. We have the 2 Gladiuses right here with the 2 Shield Captains. In reserve, I have my other Terminators. And with that, I finished deploying first, so I need a dice, or a die. Oh, hey Pablo. Okay, I get +1. I rolled a 7. Okay, do you seize?
Let's see if I can seize.
No.
Alright.
Custodians, turn 1. Okay, end of movement phase. The Aquilin Terminators moved up. The Telemans stayed still. The Telemans stayed still. The Magnifica stayed still. These 2 Dreads moved up this way. The other Dread moved all the way up to engage him.
Did you end your movement in 3 inches of any objective markers?
Oh wait, don't I get +1 to movement?
+2 because of the...
Oh, sweet. Let's move just a bit closer with everything. Even closer. These guys are still not going to move. These guys are just going to move to make the charge just a bit easier. The whole idea is that this wall is covering them from him. So with that, we're going to go into psychic phase. And now we're going to go into shooting phase. Okay, so end of movement phase. I'm within 3 inches of this one. It is not the objective, so it disappears. Oh no,
It disappears, yeah.
Okay.
Until the last one remains.
And then this one is not, so this one disappears. So the first 2 to be removed are Norn-Queen and the Somnolent. Alrighty. And then I don't think I moved within any others. So now we go into shooting phase on turn 1, Custodians. You remember how I said he stood still? Well, that was a big fat lie. He actually moved over because he had no line of sight of anything but that and that. So he moved over slightly. He's going to fire all of his weapons, which are range... actually... Okay, so this Telemann Dreadnought, which has -1, is going to fire its weapons, and it's going to try to hit that... we're going to gun for this one.
This one?
Yep. Because it's a jerk. We have 4 shots because we're using the super profile. So this is a strength 8, AP -4, 3 damage weapon that rerolls to hit against, rerolls to wound against tanks. So, needing 3s. That is 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling against vehicles. That is 1 at AP -3.
6 up.
There we go. That is 3 wounds.
Down to 10.
So now the next one is going to do the exact same thing. Hitting on 3s. That is all hits. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling these 2. That is 4 wounds this time. 4 6-up saves.
6 up.
Here we go. All go through, so that is 12 damage to it.
Yeah, let's see if it explodes.
Please explode. No, it doesn't. So that is first strike.
But it doesn't matter in this one, though.
Still, it's first strike. It's moral victories. Next up, the Gladius is going to swing in, or is going to shoot into that with its heavy flamethrowers. It's super heavy flamethrowers, so that's 5. So there we go. Strength 6, toughness.
6.
Wounding on 4s. That is 1.
AP?
AP, I believe, is -1. Let me just check. AP -1, 1 damage.
4 up. Made it.
Okay. There we go. With that, I have the bolt launchers. One of the bolt launchers is going to go into him. The other bolt launcher is going to go into him. They did not stay still, so it's only 5 shots, I believe. Let me just double check. This is the wrong unit. We are looking for the Telemann, which is right here. View. There we go. And it is 5. So 5 shots. And this is not a heavy weapon, so it's this one against this. Hitting on 2s. That is 4 hits. Wounding on 5s. That is nothing. And then the other one into the emotional support dreadnought over there. That is all but 1 hit. Looking for 5s. That is 1 wound.
AP?
AP -1.
4 up.
He does not make it, and it's 1 damage.
I am down to 11 wounds on that guy.
Next up, these 2 are going to combine their fire into him. I'm just going to do this off camera. Those 2 together managed to deal 3 wounds to that thing. And now we're going to go into assault phase. We're going to do this assault really quickly because you can't see me. So that is definitely making it in. So these guys are going to jump around, jump up, and get down. That's a song from the early 90s. I am making a lot of 90s references. The one you can see, he is going to make it, barely. So he's just going to slide his little butt in.
Okay. Overwatch?
Yep.
Do Overwatch here too, or first and then Overwatch all of it?
Yeah, I'll do the Overwatch here real quick.
Alrighty. Incendiary Cannon. 2d6 automatic hits.
That is 7. That's average.
Alright, what's your toughness?
Toughness, I believe, 7 on a Contemptor. On the Contemptor chassis, anyway. Let me just double check. Toughness 7.
Alrighty. 5 up, 2 wounds.
Okay.
So that's going to be 1, 2.
That is 4 wounds.
-1.
4 3-up saves. That is all but 1.
Alright.
And
Assault launcher.
he might have an avoid damage ability. He does not. Okay. Fragstorm.
Fragstorm. D6 shots.
That is 5 shots. These things are pretty brutal. Hitting on 6s. That is 1 hit.
Need a 5 window.
And that is a 3.
Alright, heavy bolters.
The heavy bolter shot.
Nothing.
hit.
And then
the Iron Stride.
Hail Heavy Stubbers.
Iron Hail.
Yep. 6 shots.
Okay.
Nothing.
That is nothing. So he makes it in. And then over here, this shield captain will try. He is going to make it.
Overcharge.
Overcharging the plasma gun.
5 shots.
Okay, so that's a D6 plasma.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Hitting on 6s.
No, 1 hit. Wounding on 3s.
Strength. Oh.
No wounds.
Dang it. Alright. No problem. Heavy flamer shot.
Yep. Heavy flamer is 6. You're doing solid with these heavy flamethrowers. Again, I do apologize about the background noise.
5's too. Oh, are they toughness 5 or 6?
Toughness 6.
Alright, 5's too wound. So that's going to be 2 hits at -1.
2 3-up saves. Takes 1. This is not that one, so he just takes a wound. So I'm just going to put a 1 next to him for now.
The double storm bolters.
Yep, 8 shots. 2 hits.
5's to wound.
And 1 wound.
No neg.
2 up. Makes it.
Alright, now for the rocket pod.
Oh, it's candy. Oh, the candy.
Oh, Skittles! Yay! Okay, next up.
Okay, so that's the Icarus rocket pod. D3 shots.
That is 2?
1. No, it's like.
Oh, one, my bad.
Yeah. And it's going to be for us. Well, 6 to hit. Hits.
Wow.
Yep. And strength 7, so 3 to wound. Nope.
Okay.
Alright.
So he makes it in. The next one makes it in. Try to get. Actually, I'll fly right over you and come right here.
Miracle intervention.
Oh yeah, let's not do that. Let's go back over here. Just so I do want to pile into him. Actually, I'm gonna charge like this. This guy's gonna try the long charge. He might have made it. So needing the 10-inch charge, he actually makes it. And with that, we are done with charge phase. So we're gonna start with my shield captain. Shield captain has 5 attacks against that. Strength 7, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling 1s. That is all hits. Wounding on 4s. Re-rolling 2 wounds. That is 5 wounds at AP -3.
6 up.
That is 4 going through. So 4d3. That is 6, 7, 8, 9. How many wounds do they have?
10 left, so
I am going to spend the command points. No, I don't need to because I have all the other attacks.
down to 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend 2 points to interrupt.
Spending the points to interrupt.
Yep, down to 3. And then I'm going to see if I get it back using the Veritas Vitae. Yes, so I'm going back up to 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to interrupt over there.
Okay, so this guy against them?
Yep. This Force has 4 attack space, 1 because he was charged.
Yep, because of the new crazy stuff for them.
Yep, 3's to hit.
That is 5 hits.
And 2's to wound him.
What's his strength?
14.
Holy cow.
So that's going to be 5 wounds at.
Okay, so 5, 4 up invulnerable save. I will make 3 of those. And
3 damage a pop.
3 damage a pop, wow. Okay, hang on, let me check how many wounds these guys have. So one of these Terminators die. And then I will go ahead and do my 5 attacks with the shield captain over there. Actually, no, you're not going to interrupt again. Chances are you're not. So yeah. Looking for those sweet 4s, re-rolling. 5, 6 up saves on the Dreadnought.
This is it, 6 or 5 6s.
Okay. He's dead.
Right,
Does he
explode?
Here it is.
Nope.
Do you want to spend the command point?
Nah, it's fine.
Alrighty. So with that, he explodes. He will go up to here, not getting into him, but just getting close. here we have 4 attacks at strength 7. Hitting on 2s, so that's 3 hits.
Toughness 6, you need 3s.
Wounding on 3s, that is 2 wounds.
AP?
He also gets D3 extra attacks for 3. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. That is 2 additional wounds. These are AP minus 3 and 3 damage a pop.
6 up. Nope, so that's going to be 12 damage, so he's dead on a 6
Does
up.
he explode? No. So the emotional support Dreadnought dies to the old but gold. And he will pile in this way, or consolidate that way. And then we have this fight over here. 8 attacks over here, hitting on 2s. That is all hits. And this is strength 10. That is all wounds. So this crazy power fist that they have is strength times 2 and their strength 5. AP minus 4. D3 damage. So that is all 8 of them.
And you do 2 damage.
So there's 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Does it explode?
No. So the emotional support Dreadnought and your Weeb trash goes back to whence it came. And these guys will go this way. And with that, we end the Custodians' turn. A pretty devastating turn. We killed a Dreadnought here, we killed a Dreadnought there, and we destroyed the last one of the Redemptors, 2 of the Redemptors. Oof, that is painful. But let's see what the Blood Angels can do in response. Their Weeb powers activate. They have the power of the God Emperor in anime on their side. End of movement phase, the emotional support Dreadnought moved over.
Objective over here, see if that's the right one we're looking for.
No, so that one vanishes. Okay, that's War Boss Lex.
And let's see if it's Viggy.
Alright, is it Viggy? No!
It's not.
So that leaves...
One there.
Yeah. Oh, and one there.
One here, yeah. It's one of these 2.
Okay, so end of movement. This guy moved over to here. Everything over here stood still because I'm literally right next to you. So let's go right into Psychic phase.
Alrighty, Psychic phase. I am going to place Shield of Sanguinius onto this Dreadnought.
Okay.
Shield of Sanguinius is Warp Charge 6. 8.
8. I'm going to... That's the Feel No Pain, right?
No, that's the 5 of Invul.
5 up Invo?
Yeah, 5 of Invul.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. Then he's going to cast Smite.
Yep. Needing a 5. Getting a 12. That's D6.
Yep, D6 mortal wounds into your shield captain.
Poor Raven.
Just 1.
Do you want to spend the command point?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can't regain it because of that once per turn thing. But.
Yep, so D6. That is a 3. So 3 Feel No Pains from that on 6s. He takes 3. So he's from 7, 6, 5, 4 down to 4.
Alright, and I have to take D3 mortal wounds because of the peril.
Yep. That is 2.
And he has a 6 up Feel No Pain from his Warlord trait.
Yep. You ignore one of it, so 1 damage.
I'm down. It's going to cast Smite.
Okay, needing a 6. That is a 5. You already spent the command point to reroll this phase.
And then Wings Sanguinius.
Okay.
Yep, goes off. Definitely 12-inch extra movement.
I am going to use Spark of Divinity and try to negate that.
Alright.
What did you roll?
I got a 9.
9. 8. Alright. It goes through.
12 inches of extra movement, just flying to over here.
And we don't get to see what that is until end of movement phase.
Yep. Hold on, let's see here. What I want. I'm gonna move it right over here actually. So that
Okay, put him right here so we know where he is. I don't want your models falling over.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's staying still. Alright, now for the shooting phase.
Okay.
Heavy Flamer from here is going to go into this shield captain.
Where's the Meltagun going?
melter gun is over here. This guy is shooting right now.
Okay.
Heavy flamer into this guy. 4 shot. 5s to wound. No wounds.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to spend 1 command point.
Wisdom of the Ancients.
Wisdom of the Ancients right here. So everybody around him is rerolling all 1s to hit.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot the melter gun into this guy, into Raven.
That's not so Raven.
It's very Raven. Hits.
It is a hit. That is a wound. 4 up and 3 up and vulnerable save. Makes it.
Alright. Over here, I'm going to overcharge my plasma right into your Telemon Dreadnought.
Okay.
And then the Stormbolters are going to go into your Raven again.
Alrighty.
And then the Rocket Pod is also going to go into your Raven. And Heavy Flamers are also going into the Raven.
Okay, so the only weapon going into him is the plasma.
Overcharging.
Alrighty.
D6 shots.
That is a 3.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1 because of the Wisdom of the Ancients.
2 hits.
And 3s to wound it. 2 wounds.
2 4 up and vulnerable saves. Makes neither.
2 damage of pop.
Alright, so that is 4 damage. He's down to 6 wounds.
And then
Stormbolters?
Yep, Stormbolters are going to go into Raven.
You know, I was going to ask you what doctrine you're running this turn.
Blood Angels don't get doctrines. We run in there and smash you with our guns.
I believe it.
Yep. One's a reroll because of the...
Yep. And that is all but 1 hit. Wounding on 5s.
Yep. 5s. It's going to be 2 wounds, no nags.
2 2-ups. We'll just take these 2. Makes 1, takes 1, feel no pain. 5 up. Actually, I'll use his once per round reroll. I'm gonna keep this if I do fail this reroll, so we will take a wound if he doesn't, because that's cheating. He does get to reroll his armor save with his warlord trait, or with Victor of the Blood Game or something, and he does make it.
Heavy Flamer now.
Okay. That is a 1. That is no wounds.
And then the...
Rockets.
3 shots. +1 to hit because you do have fly. 2s to hit.
All hit.
Strength 7, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds and -1.
3 up. Feel no pain because I already spent it on the reroll. He feels it, so he's down to 4.
Okay, so
Laser Exterminator into this Dreadnought. Everything else into the Shield Captain because he is in cover. Okay, Laser Cannon. You want to do that first?
shooting twice because I didn't move.
Alrighty.
Hitting on 3s. Wisdom of the Ancient allows me to reroll the 1.
That's 3 hits.
Strength 10. So
Oh, it's actually -1 to hit because of my Magnifica.
oh, then 2 hits.
Okay.
3s to wound because it's strength 10. Really? You know, this is the most powerful laser cannon in all of Imperium, and we forgot to recharge it.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
And then we'll get back to you with. No, actually, do the Gatling gun first.
Right, that's 12 shots into your...
12 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That's a bunch of hits. Wounding on 5s.
1 wound.
Okay.
And -1. That's a lot of wounds.
-1, but I'm in cover. Saved it. 2 crack grenades.
Rerolling 1s.
2 hit.
4s to wound. 1 wound. -1 again.
2 up because of cover. Make it. Next up, Stormbolters.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1.
Okay, you got 3 misses.
And 5s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 2-ups. Makes them both. The heavy stubbers now. Hitting on 3s.
2s because you're
2s, I'm flying, yep. That is all.
Rerolling the 1 to hit.
Okay,
And it's strength 4, so 5 to 2 wounds.
here we go.
Ah,
It's all good.
1 wound and -1.
2-up save makes it.
Is that all the guns I have on this thing, or?
I think that is.
Oh, heavy bolter, twin linked.
Oh yeah, so 6 shots. Reroll those 2 ones. That's all but 1. Wounding on 5s. 4, there we go.
Roll that one.
Feel no pain? Over here, he's putting everything into this Dreadnought.
Yep.
Heavy flamethrowers. Oh, wow, okay.
11 shots.
Looking for 5s? That is a lot.
6, 7, 8, 9 wounds at -1.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 8, 9. So these are 9 3-up saves. We're just going to take these by little handfuls at a time so I can actually roll them one-handed. Okay, that's all of those so far. That is 1 wound. Down to 9, next weapon.
Heavy stubbers. Alrighty, so that's
4 hits.
5 to wound. 1 wound at -1.
3 up. No, he takes the wound. Down to 8.
The frag launcher. 3 shots. 3 hits.
Ooh, what's the strength of this?
4.
Okay, 5s.
No
Nothing.
wound. Heavy stubber. Alright, heavy bolter.
There we go.
2 hits. And 5 to wound.
Nothing.
Alright. Heavy Gatling gun is going to fire into the Terminators.
Okay.
All 4 missiles are going to go into that Dreadnought.
Okay.
And all of the quad heavy bolters are going to go into this Dreadnought.
Okay. So which one do you want to fire first?
Let's do the missile because it's the less amount. These
Okay,
dice.
this is -1 to hit.
4 hit. 2 hits.
All right.
Strength 8. 3 to wound.
Wounding on 4s.
Oh, is it tough
He's
8?
T8.
Alright. 1 wound at -3.
Invo does not make it.
3 damage.
Down to 11. All right. That's actually pretty fun. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This is the way Space Marines should be played. Like, this is just a Devastator squad. That's just a Space Marine with a sword and board running around.
Avenger Gatling guns going into the Terminators.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
All hit. You could not. They're T5.
This is strength 6. Yeah, strength 6.
You rolled that one over with your hand.
Alright, strength 6.
Okay, so wounding on 3s.
It's -2, and it is 2 damage. -2 at 2 damage.
Okay. How many is that?
4, 6, 8 wounds.
8 wounds. Holy cow. Okay, so 4, 8. 4 up invulnerable save. I will fail 3 of them right off the bat. So how much damage are these apiece?
2 damage apiece.
So that is 1 Terminator dead, and 1 at 2 wounds.
Quad heavy bolter shots into this Dreadnought.
Yep.
This many dice.
Holy cow. Roll it right here. There we go. We'll get back to you with this.
Wounding on 5.
6 3-up saves. Make all but 1, so he's down to 5. Now we move into charge o'clock.
Here to here.
I have 2d6 flamethrower, strength 6. That is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 5, 7. Just going to take these by little handfuls.
You need 4 wounds.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds, AP -1.
4 up. 3 goes through.
Oof. Get flamed. Now your charge distance, you need a 2, so you make it automatically.
Is it like 1 damage pop?
Yep.
Alright, so down to 9. And yes, I'm in.
Okay. Boop.
Alright, Librarian Dreadnought over here is going to charge into this shield captain.
Just roll the charge distance. I'm going to do the Overwatch off camera.
Okay.
That makes it. Okay, and then the next one.
This Redemptor Dreadnought is going to charge into this guy.
Okay, 2d6 heavy. Can you check if that's 8 inches? So you are within range, so Flamer. So for 8.
Charge distance. Ah!
He just missed. Spending a command point.
Yeah, I made it.
Okay, so first 4. Needing 5s. That is 3 wounds at AP -1.
4 up. 1 goes through, I'm down to 12.
Okay. And then,
This Librarian Dreadnought's going to go into Raven.
alright, I'm going to do the Overwatch off camera. He makes it. So now I'll just do my Overwatch.
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my last command point to get D3 additional attacks with my Librarian Dreadnought.
Okay. That is 3 additional.
Alright, so he has 3 base, 1 for charging, and then 3 additional for
A ton of attacks.
hitting on 2s?
Rerolling 1s.
No, that was only for the phase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it only lasts that 1 phase.
That's
And
nice.
then wounding on 2s.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3 wounds at -4.
3 wounds at -4, so 3 up saves. As of Invo. I'm going to re-roll one of these with his ability. Okay. And then 3 damage, so 3 feel no pains. He feels 2 of it, so he's down to 2. Alright, I am going to spend 2 command points being down to 2. And I'm going to intervene. And I'm going to have my... Ooh. The Gladius here is going to swing. He gets D3 additional attacks, so 4 plus, so 5. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 5s.
5s?
That is 2 wounds. Yeah, he's strength 7.
I'm tough to 7. It's
Oh, yeah, 4s, but still 3 wounds. 3 wounds. There we go. AP -3.
6 up. 2 goes through.
And that is just flat 6 damage.
I'm down to 6. Attacks in the charge with the Redemptor Dreadnought. Hitting on 4s because you profiled me.
Yep.
4s.
That is all hits. He is pissed.
Wounding on 2s.
I probably just put my sword through the body pillow.
That's going to be 4 wounds at -3.
Okay, so 4 3-ups because I spent for stuff.
Flat 3 damage.
How many wounds does he have?
6. Oh, him? He has 5.
Oh, he has a 4-up save. No, I'll keep my 2 command points. So that's 3 damage, so he's down to 2.
Alright.
Now the Librarian Dreadnought swinging in.
4 attacks in the charge. Hitting on 2s.
He only has 3 base.
Yep.
Wow.
And he hits on 2s, is the main thing.
Oh, okay.
And wounds on 2s. 4 wounds at -4.
So he has a 3-up. That is a lot of failure.
Yep, that is 3 damage a pop.
Yeah, he's dead. Because even if I spend to reroll, he still dies. Okay. With that, you just killed one of my shield captains.
Over here.
And then we have this fight over here.
Yeah.
5 attacks.
3s.
Reroll that one that's cocked.
4 hits.
Okay.
2s to wounds. 3 wounds at -3.
3 4-up saves. Makes 2 of them. How much damage?
3 damage.
Okay. Down to 7, and I think that's it for your attacks.
Yep, so you get to swing back.
All right. So over here we have D3 attacks. 2 plus 4. So 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. 3.
6 up. 2 goes through.
3 damage apiece.
So 6. I am down.
So 3 wounds. He swung. Then we have the shield captain and his 5 attacks. He hits.
Toughness 7.
Wounding on 4s. No rerolls. Except for 1 reroll because of his Victor of the Blood game. Which is no wounds. So 1 AP -3.
6 up. Nope, damage.
D3. 3 damage.
6 up Fatal Pain.
Feels it.
Oh, I am down to 4.
Alright. Oh, and his Misericordia hits, does nothing. Alright. And with that, I think we just ended the turn. Blood Angel's dealing some serious damage back, killing 3 models. But one being a shield captain. And severely crippling this squad.
And these 2.
Yep. So now we go into Custodians, turn 2. End of movement phase, this Terminator ran up the board. He stayed in combat. These guys stood still this turn. He stood still. He moved up 9 inches. He fell back from combat. He stayed in combat over here. And I think that was it. Oh, wait. There's more Terminators. 9 inches away from golden light they came. My Terminators appeared. And then we have to see if that is the objective. It is.
So that one's removed.
It is quite literally that chibi. I love it. Okay. So now we're going to go into shooting phase.
Second phase.
He's going to put 12 shots into him.
Into him?
Yep.
Why?
Correction, it's only 6 shots. That is all hits. Looking for 5s. That is 1 wound.
3 up.
Takes a wound.
6 up Fatal Pain.
And he feels it as well. This guy's going to put all of his fire into the airplane. 4 shots hitting on 3s now. Wow. I'll fire his bolt in just a second. It is going at the plane, but the next one's going to target this as well. That is much better. Strength 8. So on 3s, that is cocked. Oh, what is this? Rerolling to wound against vehicles. That is 3 wounds, AP minus 8. Yeah, AP minus 3.
6 up.
All 3 go through. It was AP minus 4 and 3 damage apiece, so that's 9 damage on it.
I'm down to 7 on it.
Now we have 20 shots with the bolt weapons, and I'm just going to do these off camera. From all of that, we got 3 wounds on it, AP minus 1.
4 up. 2 goes through.
2 damage.
Down to 5.
Next up, we're going to have those 3 Terminators over there fire into the airplane. 6 shots hitting on 3s because of minus 1 to hit. 1 of their bullets shot each. And then we're wounding on 5s. That is 1 wound. AP minus 1, 1 damage.
Nope.
1 damage.
Down to 4.
Next up, he doesn't have a gun, actually, because he has a shield. We'll take his gun into it. 2d6 flamethrower. It's 3 shots. 1 wound. AP minus 1.
4 up.
That's 1 damage.
Down to 3. You're just pinging me to death.
I am pinging it to death. I'm literally shooting everything I can into it. I think that is it for my shooting, so now we're going to go into combat. So this Dreadnought is going to declare that Redemptor and this guy as target.
Alright. Heavy Flamer.
So let's just see if he makes it first. 6, he is going to make it.
To this one or that one?
To that one.
To this one?
Yep.
Okay. D6. 1.
1 shot.
And
1 wound. Makes it. And that's all of his guns, right?
Yep.
So yeah, he's gonna make it. He's actually gonna come this way. Okay. And then I have then I have a 9-inch charge to the tank. But we're also gonna declare against this as well.
11-inch charge.
Yeah.
Minus 2 to your...
Yeah, it's 11-inch no matter what. And you know what? We'll declare the Redemptor as well since it can't do anything. That is 5. If I roll a 6, like I could make it. Let me check something real quick. Okay, so we're going to start here with him. D3 additional attacks. 2 additional. After all the Overwatch, they only took 2 wounds for the Terminators. It's really hard to record them from here because they're practically invisible. Hitting on 2s, all hit. Strength 7, wounding on 4s. That is 4 wounds. AP minus 3.
5 up invul because of Shield of Sanguinius.
Yep.
1 save,
So 9 damage.
it's dead. Let's see if it explodes. Nope.
No, so it is dead. And he will then consolidate over this way. And then next I'll pick this Dreadnought to fight. 1 additional attack. So 5 attacks hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. That is 4 wounds. AP minus 3.
6 up. Nope.
That is 12 damage. He is dead.
Let's see if it explodes.
Here we go. No. So he is just dead. And this one will pile in this way, staying 1 inch away. And then we have D3.
Because he didn't charge. I get to choose it.
Oh.
He didn't charge, so I get to.
Yes, you are correct.
Hitting on 3s.
1 hit.
Hitting on 3s. Nope.
No wounds. Okay. So 5 attacks. All hit. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds.
6 up.
He is dead. Does he explode? Your vehicles are not explosive.
I know. Usually when we play, they explode right in your face. You know?
I know. So with that, we end the Custodians' turn, and there is 1 Dreadnought left. Oh, he's gonna go this way. And with that, we end the Custodians' turn, go into the Weeb Angels' turn 2. End of movement phase, the plane moved over 20 inches, and that was it.
Second phase.
Smiting?
Yep, smiting.
Yep, because he's down to 2.
Goes off.
Yep.
3 mortal wounds.
Does he explode? Crap. So D3 mortal wounds, dished out to him. Takes 2, so he's down to 9. Or he's down to 8. And then to your own guy. That's 2. I'm going to spend the command point to re-roll that. 3. Trying to kill him.
6 I feel no pain. Rerolling 1s because 2 more trick. Nope.
Does he explode from this? We don't get a chain reaction. And can you measure from him to see if that's in range?
Yeah, it's in range.
Okay, D3 against that. 1.
Alright, so I am down to 15 on this one.
Alrighty. And with that, the first of my Dreadnoughts dies. We go on to shooting phase with your 2 units left, which is still a lot of firepower.
The 4 missiles are going to go into that Dreadnought.
Yep.
And then all the other guns are going to go into this Dreadnought.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s.
So, yeah, because -1 to hit.
Yeah. No, 6s. Because it's profiled down to 5 up right now. So.
Okay, so yeah, and then -1 for the Meza.
Yep.
Or the Miraculous.
Yep, 6s on this guy.
Alright, here we go. Nothing. And we'll get back to you with all the damage from this thing. So this is the quad heavy bolters shooting into it, needing 5s. Looks like we got just a few. The big cannon at the front did no damage.
And here's wounding on 5s.
And that is 2 wounds. -1.
Yep.
2 3-up saves. Makes both of them. So it just tanked everything that thing can throw at it.
Alright. Executioner into this. Everything else into them.
Yep. Alright. Executioner.
4 shots. All hits.
Yep.
2 wounds.
Okay, 2 4-up invulnerable saves. Makes one, takes one.
D6 damage. 1, but it's a minimum damage 3, so 3 damage.
Down to 5.
Alright, 2 Krakenites into them.
Okay.
1 hit.
No wounds. Stormbolter's next. So 8 shots with Stormbolters.
Stormbolters.
All but 3.
And 5 of them.
That is no wounds.
Alright.
The stubber at the back.
Hitting on 4s because you're not flying. And winning on 5s.
That is 1 wound. 3-up save. He's down to a single wound. We have one guy down to 1 wound back here. Okay.
Is that all? Oh, Gatling cannon.
Now this is 12 shots with this thing.
Hitting on 3s.
All but 3.
And wounding on, what, 4s?
Strength. Their toughness 5.
Yeah, 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds at -1.
Here's the first 3. So that one guy is dead now and has a wound on another. Here's the other 3. That is cocked. Okay. So that is 2 wounds on one guy and pass me the guy in the back.
Alright.
So he is dead. And then put Isaac's dice next to him.
I don't want to use it.
Alrighty.
And then here is the heavy bolters.
Here we go.
Hitting on 3s.
All but 1. Wounding on 4s. And that is 2. 2 4-ups. Or 3-ups, I mean. Makes it.
Alrighty. That's all my shooting.
And I think that is it for your turn. So we're going to go into Custodians. Turn 3. End of movement phase. These all stood still. The Dreads moved up. The Shield Captain moved up. He ran up. The 2 other Terminators moved up. So now we're going to go into shooting phase. And we have this one putting everything into him. Hitting on 3s. The Arcanus. Wounding on 3s. Because that thing's not strength, toughness 8, right?
It's toughness 7.
That is 3. No matter what, it punches right through it.
Let's see if it explodes.
Please don't.
Nope.
So it just gets obliterated in midair. The next one is going to put its shots into that. 4 shots. All but 1. I will spend my last command point. That is all of them. And then wounding on... That's T8, isn't it?
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. Re-rolling to wound against vehicles. That is 4 at AP minus 4.
No.
So that is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage to it.
Alright, I'm down to 3.
Okay. Next we'll do the flamethrower from... Next we'll do the flamethrower from that. Which is 8. So 4. Here we go. Looking for 5s. That is 2. AP minus 1.
4 up.
Makes both. Then we have...
Maybe I am insane. Maybe I am insane. And maybe it's time for you to find out how insane I am. Yeah.
I hate that you have that. I love that you have that. Alrighty. Stormbolters into it. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 6s. Hey, that's 3 wounds. AP minus 1.
4 up. I'm down
Takes
to
1.
2.
Hurricane Bolter. 6. And then 6.
Invite you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night. Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. All hit for the first wave. Second wave. All but 2. All hit. Looking for 6s. 1 so far. 2 so far. And that is 3. 3 normal saves.
3 up.
Takes 2 and it is destroyed.
See if it explodes and takes you out with me. Nope.
And with that, the Custodians have put these... And with that, the Custodians put these Weebs back in their place. That was a great game. That was such a silly game. The reason I brought the Terminators is because it's tactical Dreadnought armor. Dreadnoughts. The Custodian Dreadnoughts proved to be superior to your Weeb Angel. I'm just kidding. Insert your Weeb jokes down below. If you enjoyed this battle report, please be sure to follow the channel itself. Subscribe to the channel. It actually helps quite a bit. Also, be sure to tell me your thoughts on this battle report in the comment section down below. While you're down there, be sure to check out all the links in the description down below. And even follow me on Patreon. Patreon goes a long way to helping out the channel. It brings me to Valhalla, which is amazing. So, as always, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye.